Imagine trying to use a modern computer without a mouse. No smooth pointer, no easy clicking, no effortless navigation. Everything would feel slow, awkward, and frustrating. Yet there was a time when the computer mouse did not exist, and interacting with computers was completely different. In the early days of computing, computers were massive machines used mainly by scientists and researchers. They didn't have graphical screens like today. Instead, users typed commands using keyboards. Every instruction had to be written precisely. There were no icons to click, no windows to drag, and no simple visual interface. Using a computer required specialized knowledge, making them inaccessible to most people. The idea of the computer mouse emerged from a vision to make computers more intuitive and human-friendly. This vision belonged to a man named Douglas Engelbart, a pioneering engineer and inventor working at the Stanford Research Institute in the 1960s. Engelbart believed that computers could enhance human intelligence and productivity if people could interact with them more naturally. At that time, most researchers focused on making computers faster or more powerful. Engelbart, however, focused on how humans could better communicate with machines. He imagined a future where people could visually interact with information on a screen, moving objects and selecting items directly rather than typing complex commands. To bring this vision to life, Engelbart and his team began experimenting with input devices. They needed something that could move a cursor across a screen with precision. Several concepts were tested, but one design stood out: a small wooden device with two perpendicular wheels inside. As the device moved across a surface, the wheels detected motion along two axes, translating physical movement into cursor movement on the screen. This unusual device was patented in 1967 and later became known as the mouse, reportedly because the wire extending from the back resembled a tail. The name stuck even though the device looked very different from the sleek mice we use today. One of the most significant moments in technology history occurred in 1968 during a famous presentation often called the mother of all demos. Douglas Engelbart publicly demonstrated his revolutionary system, which included the mouse, hypertext, collaborative editing, and video conferencing. For many viewers, it was the first time they had ever seen a cursor moving across a screen controlled by hand. Despite its groundbreaking nature, the mouse did not immediately become mainstream. Computers were still expensive and mostly confined to research institutions. However, the concept gained traction when engineers at Xerox PARC, a research center known for innovation, adopted and refined the idea. They integrated the mouse into systems featuring graphical user interfaces where users could interact with visual elements. Later, companies like Apple recognized the enormous potential of this approach. Apple simplified the mouse design, reduced costs, and popularized its use with computers like the Apple Lisa and the Macintosh. Suddenly, computing became more visual, more accessible, and more user-friendly. People no longer needed to memorize complex commands. They could simply point and click. Over time, the mouse continued to evolve. Early mechanical mice used rubber balls to detect movement, but these required frequent cleaning and were sensitive to dust. Optical mice replaced moving parts with light sensors, improving accuracy and reliability. Laser technology further enhanced precision, and wireless connectivity eliminated tangled cables. Today, the mouse is more than just a tool. It represents a major shift in how humans interact with machines. It helped transform computers from specialized equipment into everyday devices used by billions of people. From graphic design and gaming to office work and education, the mouse has played a central role in shaping the digital world. And every time you move a cursor across your screen, you are using a concept born decades ago from the dream of improving the way humans and computers work together.